Hi, I'm Ben.
Hi, I'm Claire.
And we are
Hi Jinx.
I'm super excited because I get to show you a gin from pretty much my hometown today, certainly my home county. And it's a brand new gin you can't yet buy pretty much anywhere in the shops. It's called Jake's. Look how beautiful that bottle is.
Absolutely stunning, isn't it?
Fantastic. And it's a few miles out of Saffron Walden, which is my town, a place called Crystal, where they have a distillery. The Jake's gin, it's just sort of new, it's just started. They're all doing a big social media push, but it's pretty hard to find it anywhere. But it's a gin that's family run, the company, the distillery, it's all family run. And it's got very much a link towards their sort of family memories, family travels, and it's very personal to them. I feel a bit kind of nervous in a way, because it's like if we decide we don't like it, it's like if we decide we don't like Beefeater, then you're cussing a big company. If you decide,
no comment.
Sure. If you decide you don't like this, it's like you're cussing their family, and that cuts a bit deeper for me. I don't know. So I do feel a little bit more nervous. Yeah, but let's have a little go. So we have, like every good Essex boy, we have a shot glass available in nightclubs around the county.
Let's have a little sniff.
It's a little snifter.
Try not to snort at this time.
We should give out a little shout out to the place I managed to find it is in this incredible corner shop right by the train station at Audley End. There's a guy called Jay who runs Audley End News, and he is obsessed with really good quality booze. So he has good gins, he has an amazing wine selection, like he has bin ends from almost like every vineyard you've ever had. I'm a bin end, yeah, exactly. But he really is a bin end, and he is obsessed with it. He keeps wines I just thought I would never see again, and charges pennies for them. So if ever you're passing through on the way from London to Cambridge on that slow little train, stop off at Audley End and stock up on some good quality wine and gin. I get some weird but interesting flavours there. It's a funny mix, but I like it. So you get the lemon verbena they get
quite prominent,
yeah, and that's quite prominent in it. But that comes over. They get it from Morocco, which is where they found it. You know, they were on a family holiday. They have orange blossom from Iran. Same story, but then they pick hawthorn and bang that in, and the hawthorn comes from their own back garden, which is cool. So it's really got that sort of.
It's got that lovely herbal element as well.
It does, doesn't it? But there's something creamy in it, nutty. It could be any sort of brown sort of nut, really, like
almost
a dark
almondy or something.
Yeah, I wondered about a pecan. Even it's got that almost sort of sweet vibe to it.
Yeah,
but
like sort of buttery, oily nut.
But that sort of adds a real depth to things that are otherwise citrusy, quite sort of high on the palate. It sort of really rounds off the mouthfeel, and then there's some warmth of a spice, like a Christmas spice, which I sort of think might be something star anise-esque, perhaps.
Yeah.
But there's something like that, which again would link into the whole family sort of, feeling with it. Yeah, let's try it in a G&T, shall we? I'm just going to pop that in there. You're going to pop that in there. And we think, well, actually, they suggest that we serve it with lemon. So, who are we to argue? These people are the people that have tried it, because we are noobs to this gin. Saffron Walden, it's going to be interesting to see how it develops for them, because it doesn't have an independent gin store. I mean, watch the space if I live there for any length of time. But yeah, I mean, they've got Adnams, but obviously that's a company and has, kind of focuses on their gins most prominently. And then after that, you're looking at, a supermarket like Waitrose. So it misses that place in the market that might sell somewhere like Jake's in town. So it'd be interesting to see how that goes. But it seems like the sort of town which should pick up on something that's local. It's a small market town, and it should embrace something like this. I think it'd be really interesting to see where it goes.
Yeah, it's a lovely product, isn't it? Oh, it's interesting. Even the smell
lightens off, doesn't it?
Yes, and having put the lemon in there gives me more of those sort of nutty, savoury smells as well, which I really like.
Yeah, I love it. There's very much a sort of garden aspects to their design. And I think that's sort of borne out. There's,
Yes.
I won't bore you with all of them, but there's something like 21 botanicals they've put into this. They've obviously like really, you know, sort of in the way, you know, I always imagine like Mama in the kitchen, like pops in a bit of that and a bit of that and a bit of that. That family feel of kind of really kind of trying a bit like, oh, do you remember that time that we tried that product? And like, oh yeah, let's bang a bit of that in, you know.
Yeah.
And they've accidentally come up with a really nice gin.
Yeah, because it doesn't taste faffy. It doesn't taste like something that's got too many things going on. It still tastes
but it also
balanced and coherent.
But it doesn't taste like they've championed any one product within it. I suppose lemon verbena is the strongest, but even
but it's funny because putting in the lemon almost neutralizes the lemon. I don't know how that works.
It's like when you get it's like, you know, when you've got chewing gum on your top and the answer is to get more chewing gum on it.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
Let's
bung a bit of tonic in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still getting those, and now it almost smells a bit like sort of roasted nuts. You see what I mean?
We've roasted it with tonic water. Nice. We've got some jacket potatoes in the oven, and it's that same sort of homely, kind of cooked, comforting feel. It was
hug
sort of,
in a glass.
Exactly. Yeah. Carb in a glass. If you're cutting out your starches out of your diet, and you need a kind of hug like in your diet, it's quite a good way to go. Let's be honest, gin and tonic generally is quite a good way to go if you're doing that. I always look for my hug in a glass in the form of a gin and tonic. It just slips down very easily, and you get then with the tonic you get more of the herbaceous sort of element to it for me, which I think is the best balance of all, actually. So it's not particularly strongly identifiable as a you know, it's that type of gin. It's not a seaweed gin or it's not a citrus gin, but it's just a really nice bottle to put on a table for everybody to enjoy.
Yeah.
And because of that, everyone will pick out different elements within it, and hopefully, therefore, they've managed to get something that will please a lot of the crowd, which is always the thing with gin, isn't it? Is that it's quite a divisive thing because there's so many gins with such
No, this is not
strong,
niche at all.
It's not niche. It's a really good standard dry gin with the love of a few family memories and botanicals, which I guess for them will be really important. But for us, it's just nice to drink. So lovely.
Enjoying this a lot.
Lovely.
Cheers. Everyone.